Here are 5 things that you can do to instantly improve your content, starting with shooting log. Log is a color profile that most cameras can do these days. It shoots a deliberately flat image that looks a little bit something like this. And this means in post you have more flexibility when it comes to your color correction and color grading. Number 2 is to use lens filters. Now, most professional filmmakers will use filtration on their lenses, and it's a massive subject, so we'll keep it nice and simple, but ultimately using something like a Pro Mist filter can really help elevate your footage. They're popular largely because they create a more filmic looking image, they reduce the digital sharpness, they help soften highlights, and they also create more flattering skin tones. The final 3 tips in this video are all about editing, and if you want extensive guides on filmmaking and photography, particularly around post-production, head to our school link, the link's in the bio below, where we've got full courses on filmmaking and photography. Number 3 is LUTs. Now, LUTs are lookup tables, but essentially what they do is add a filter over your video. If you filmed in log, LUTs have 2 purposes. They can either be technical to correct your footage and bring it back into what's known as a Rec. 709 color space, where the colors look normal and natural, or they can either be a creative LUT where they're looking to bring a certain look or feel to your images. LUTs are a great way to introduce a specific look into your project and give it a distinct look and feel. Number 4 is better audio. Now, when it comes to audio, you should always look to get the best audio that you can recorded on set. But if you get into the edit, you listen to your audio back and there's perhaps more background noise or unwanted noise that you captured, what you can do is use a tool such as Adobe's Podcast. Adobe's Podcast is an AI tool that helps to separate the noises in your audio, such as dialogue, music, and background. You can then tweak the levels and dial them up or down, depending if you want to have more speech or less background noise, and find the exact perfect audio that you'd like. Now, this might sound a bit too good to be true, and it's not a fail-safe to make sure that any audio is always going to sound perfect, but it's a great tool to get your audio sounding better than it did when you recorded it. Number 5 is your export settings. After you've done all your hard work creating your video, you want to make sure you export it in the right settings. We're going to focus solely here on your bitrate settings. The settings that we'll typically use for bitrate, when it comes to HD videos, we'll export them in 32 Mbps, and if we're in UHD, we'll export it around 55 Mbps. Those are our 5 tips. Anything we've missed, let us know in the comments below.